Don't you just love activists, community activists? And I think the lines are kind of getting blurred now between protesters, rioters, activists. It's sometimes it gets hard to tell them apart. Yeah, listen, activism, it's not necessarily bad. And don't get me wrong, I'm not talking about the 1960s civil rights movement. Those activists involved then, no. America needed that. That was necessary. It was actually not necessary now with some of the horseshit that's going around with some of these guys and gals in the streets. You know who you are, okay? Peaceful protest, fine. You have a constitutional right, but I don't think we seem to agree on what peaceful is. Yeah. Another thing, too, is activists generally are, I don't know. Another thing with activists, too, generally speaking, they're usually not smiling. They're usually pissed. They probably experience burnout. I hear something. Jamaica.
And exclude them. No, we are the National Party.
I had to pause that for a second. I didn't want the brother to get offended. Nothing be cool. He waved to me earlier. But I'll tell you what's not cool. There's one gal in my hometown who did some stuff with community activism. And she actually got into comedy. And I got to tell you something. A lot of activists make shitty comics, okay? Sorry, not sorry. And the thing is, this gal, then again, actually at one point, in her younger years, she actually used to be a model, believe it or not. So she made money off of her looks. She made money off the patriarchy, even though she tried to shit on it. And she's, you know, probably tailor-made for narcissism. But anyhow, anywho, she was one of those that was like kind of like the tone police, the comedy police, trying to say what's offensive and what's not. You gotta be wary of those types. And you know what's even worse? Is when you see a gal like that in a funniest person contest like in my hometown that I did back in July of 2022. I didn't win. Didn't make it to the semifinals. She made it to the semifinals though. And when I tell you that was some of the worst crowd work I've ever seen in my life. Being mean, not being witty, attacking the audience, attacking white people, attacking an older white guy in the audience, calling him Colonel Sanders, looking like Colonel Sanders from KFC. Holy shit. Suffice it to say, she did not make it to the finals. No way, Jose.